Seattle must score this run against an offense that is pretty darn good on the other side. Carl Raleigh driven lines that anybody in baseball this year stands in there. And it could end the way that it went last night. That can't be the final note in this record-setting season for Raleigh. Struck out 3 times, committed an error. That's the first time in his career he's had a game like that. And it just might be right for that to be the last year ever. For the guy who's hit 64 home runs. And so missing that barrel where he's trying to get out in front, hook the ball, and hit it in the air at least to get it clear. This brother makes that adjust.
Hey, what's up, Chris? We got Zach back in here. We got the last 4 cases from the crazy hot case on Sunday and 2 from a new case. What's going on, Diamond Duo? Good luck to you. Let's see. 1 rookie, 1. All right, let's see. We're going to have some stuff left over. I had somebody who looks like they must have canceled an order. And then, let's see. I'm not sure, Kevin. I would have to Google the checklist. I would assume he probably does. Oh, he's not. It's you see some on eBay, but it's not on the checklist. Then yeah, probably if it's not on the checklist, they were probably 2025 Bowman autographs that Spencer Schwallenbach had, because he was in 2025 Bowman. So maybe he had chrome autographs in that product, but does not have any in this product. Not many rookie autos in Sapphire, says Diamond Duo. Looks like Zach says that the Spencer Schwellenbach autos were 25 Bowman, not 25 chrome. All right, let's see. Let's get this one going. Let me drop in the players that haven't been paid for. Sapphire is tough for the autos, says Zach. What do you mean by tough for the autos? All right, in terms of rookies? All right, let's see. So I have one big order that the buyer sent me some kind of a weird message. I'm not sure whether it meant he was planning on canceling his order or not, but it seemed like he might be. So we're going to resell that order combined with the rest of the leftovers. Where's my keyboard? Oh, done. We have the replay of last night's Seattle-Toronto game in the background, so I can't ruin anything for anybody with spoilers or making calls too early. Let's see, just curious how much for the inserts. So we actually had somebody reach out to me through the Facebook group and grab the inserts tonight. They were we did $20 for the inserts tonight because that spot has been hitting like crazy lately. So if anybody in the future is interested in trying to grab anything pre-break, that is always an option. Reaching out through either eBay, the Facebook group. Mike, the inserts actually got grabbed already pre-break tonight. Let's see. Oh, so you're saying some guys don't have autos in Sapphire that are in the base checklist? Or a lot of guys, it sounds like. All right, let me drop in the leftovers. We got lots of sirens going off in the background, so maybe another – hopefully that means another hot box tonight. rest of the hot case, I should say. Yeah, the autograph checklist in Sapphire is definitely not extensive. Like they generally keep the Sapphire checklist more to the bigger names because of the limited print run. U-Vandal, that might actually not be a terrible idea. The only thing is we've done that in the past and it caused a lot of confusion. And I ended up having people complaining and trying to refund it because they thought it was going to be every insert. And I tried changing the description, but people just didn't seem to understand. So it kept causing issues, which is why we ended up doing it the way that we do it now. Mike taking the pros. You got it? So Mike's got the pros. That's 17 players for 15. Mike, so the insert, no problem. The insert only lot is the guy. We don't list every player that has only inserts in the set because they're highly unlikely to hit, and we don't want people confused thinking that there's a good chance for them to pull a player and then ending up going home with nothing. So we take all of the players that are only inserts and we put them in one lot. So if your player has inserts and he was also in the checklist, all of those inserts still go to the player that you purchased. So, Sean, the inserts for the player that you purchased do still go to you. So if you got, I'm trying to think of somebody who has inserts. Off the top of my head, Gunnar Henderson has Meteoric Rise cards. The Meteoric Rise Gunnar Henderson cards still go to you because you have the Gunnar Henderson spot. And yeah, no questions. Happy to clarify. Alrighty. So we have our boxes out. I dropped in the leftovers first, and then we also have a few other guys who were not paid for. So I'm going to make them available. So we have Dalton Rushing available for 8, Dylan Cruz available for 10, Kumar Rocker available for 5, Paul Skeens available for 30, and Carson Williams available for 10, if anybody wants to make any additional pickups. And actually, Mavis Graves, in addition, went for 15. I'll drop Mavis Graves down to $10. So those are the guys who weren't paid for. Cam Dalton Rushing, Dylan Cruz, Kumar Rocker, Paul Skeens, and Carson Williams. Sean was the first to say he wanted Cruz. So, Sean, you got it. Sean grabbing Cruz for 10. Sean, let me know who you have in the auctions tonight also, just because it's your first time breaking with us, in case your name on YouTube doesn't match your name on eBay. Oh, I didn't put it up. PayPal and Venmo information is right here. Got it, Sean. Thanks. Then we still have Dalton Rushing available for 8, Kumar Rocker available for 5, Paul Skeens available for 30, and Carson Williams available for 10. Those are the ones who are left unpaid, and Mavis Graves available for 10. So Rushing, Rocker, Skeens, Carson Williams, and Mavis Graves. Adam grabbing Williams. All right. Let me clear that order for you, those orders for you guys. All right, that one, those guys are cleared for you guys. Can you send me an invoice for that? Sean, I can't send you additional invoices once your order's been paid for, unfortunately. So if you don't have Venmo or PayPal, I have to open it back up, and in that case, it was Chris, I believe, who is right behind you asking for Cruz. Sean, I don't have Zelle for my business, unfortunately. Okay, I'll give you a second. If not, that will go to Chris. The remaining names are these. Thank you, Adam. I just saw that come through. Here comes a monster cruise, says Zach. And Mavis Graves is the other name that's available. And that's the last time I'm going to drop it in. And we're going to get started. Sean, I already dropped Skeens a little bit, so 30 is the cheapest I would go for Skeens with the Sapphire Chase. All right, I'm gonna put this payment information in the background for now, and we'll get everything situated. We have our 1 Sapphire box. We have our 4 hobby boxes from the end of the crazy case from Sunday, and 2 additional boxes from a new case. We'll get started with the remaining boxes from Sunday's case. See if we can get started in a big way. Continuing on the good luck from the other night. Skeens and Graves are left, Matt. Chris, let's see. It's not pulling up on Venmo. Yeah, so Chris, it sounds like Cruz is to. Oh, wait, Sean found it just in time. Sounds like Cruz is going back to Sean. Let me know if it works. All right, Mike, you got it on Skeens. Thank you. Sean got the payment for Cruz, so you are confirmed for Cruz. And then Mike is confirmed for Skeens. And let's get things moving. So let's move that to the back, and we are ready to go. Thank you, Mike. And here we go. Let's take the PayPal Venmo information down. And continuing the last 4 boxes from the case the other night. Oh, Matt doing Graves and Chris doing rushing. All right, you guys are good. Let me put that to the chat and the spreadsheet as well. Chris. And Graves for 10 to Matt. And Matt, just let me know who you had in the auctions tonight. Same thing, Mike. Mike and Matt, just let me know who you had in the auctions tonight so I can make sure that your names on here match up to your eBay orders. And I'll put the PayPal Venmo information back up there for you guys. And Mike, you had Judge. And Matt, just let me know who you purchased on eBay in case your name on here doesn't match up with your name on eBay, so I can make sure I get your orders matched up. All right, and now we're good to go. Thanks, everybody, for the patience. Well, we got that done. I am excited to see my first 2025 Bowman Chrome Sapphire. This one was our Montgomery Club box. Thankfully, Montgomery Club allowed us one box this year because we didn't get any the old-fashioned way through the regular Topps release. So this is the one I had in hand for release week, and was able to grab two more off eBay before they went absolutely nuts in price. I think they're well above $800 a box now. So we'll get a few Sapphire breaks in. Starting off tonight, we have a Cam Smith rookie, Chandler Simpson, Christian Campbell red rookie, Juan Soto meteoric rise, first refractor of the break, Hesong Kim rookie, 226 of 399, Bryce Eldridge, Melt Masher, Santiago Leon, Christopher Acosta, Shotaro Mori. I think Meb said at the end of last break we hit none of him in the rest of the case, so he's going to be hot in this one. Yervin Murillo also finishes up that first pack, so already some excitement from pack number one. A few things to top load. First color, I think we've hit of Hesong Kim in this product. And first time in a while hitting a Mori. Zach Moral price is still crazy. I haven't looked at his prices. Have you sold your orange yet? Looks like we have something backwards here. Interesting. We have Jackson Churio, Freddie Freeman, Gunnar Henderson, a red rookie of Luis Angel Acuna. Kobe Mayo on the max volume. Christian Campbell on the Melt Masher. The backwards card is just a base Ramsel Medina. Gabriel Davalillo, Michael Corrette, and Telion Serrano. Since I know we have a few people here who are new to our breaks, just so you guys know, we will sleeve up all of these cards before they get sent out to you guys. But to keep things moving in the break, we don't sleeve every single card in the live. But let me know if there's anything you do want me to sleeve, and we'll make sure we get that done for you. Let's see. We'd love to see a nice Yorger for Chris tonight. Good luck to you, Kevin. We have a Noah Cameron starting off the pack number 3, Yandy Diaz, Logan Gilbert, red rookie of Moises Ballesteros. This one's interesting to me. I wonder if Ballesteros, if he wins Rookie of the Year next year, this card would still be eligible for all of the perks. We have an Arjun Namala Shimmer, Fernando Tatis Jr. Adios insert, Nestor Miranda, DJ Layton, Caden Powell, and Tommy White. Tommy Tanks on the board in pack number 2. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking I might try and pick up some Ballesteros cards. Obviously massive gamble at this point. The Ballesteros would be anywhere near Rookie of the Year, but I loved his potential, what he did towards the end of the season this year. After struggling in his first call-up, he really came on towards the end of the season in his second call-up. Let's see. Oh, Matt, thank you. You got Padilla and Zach Cole. Let me add that note. All right, let's see what else we have in there. The Maury price is still nuts. Are they dropping now? 2,500 for the. Well, I think that's pretty typical of what are we 2 weeks into release now? So typically there's high prices initially after a release, and then they tend to drop post release. I feel like that's pretty typical of any release. They are eligible for life, says Sean. So that means that Ballesteros, this card could still be a red rookie that pays next year, since he did not have enough at bats to qualify as a rookie. That's interesting. So maybe a play to make there. We have a gold coming up here. Corbin Carroll, Seiya Suzuki, a second hit of Arjun Namala with a mini diamond, and a rookie gold, Drake Baldwin. Speaking of people that could have been rookie of the year for a while, Baldwin, 21 of 50 on the true gold. Behind that, we have a JJ Weatherholt gold adios insert. Back-to-back golds, Jack Caglione adios, John Gill chrome, Bo Davidson, Roman Anthony, and Nate George. So some nice firsts in that pack. Was hearing some nice things. I don't know if anybody caught Arm Layton's most recent call-up podcast, but they did a deep dive into some deeper sleepers who perform well this year. And John Gill was one of the first people that they highlighted as one of the potential deep sleepers who broke out a bit in 2025. The other ones I can remember off the top of my head, hitter-wise, that had Bowman cards were Derek Bernard, Colorado prospect, and who else? Who's the other one that I can't remember? Anderson de los Santos, and Kiner Delgado. They highlighted as deep sleepers. Who maybe didn't come in with huge hype this year, but performed pretty well. All right, we have an Aaron Judge starting us off in our second to last pack and first autograph pack with something interesting going on here. Looks like maybe a redemption. Yordan Alvarez, Juan Soto, and it is a redemption. Never seen a redemption printed like this. Due to receive Bowman Chrome Prospect autograph 2 refractor parallel. I don't know what that means. Maybe that just means autograph refractor parallel, and that's just a little mark in between to separate autograph and parallel, or autograph and refractor. It is of Chin Sang Ko, our first autograph of Ko. I'm jealous. He's a guy that I'm definitely chasing. So a refractor to 499 of Ko. Behind that, a teal Jordan Sanchez, number 46 of 125. Christian Moore on the It Came to League. Pedro Catui, chrome. Juan Tomas, Iverson Lopez, and Yohan De La Cruz, chromes. You have a true orange Delgado auto. Well, sounds like that card might be jumping up in value. Who has Ko tonight? Is it Uzak? I know we were talking after the break the other day about how much I like Ko. I forgot who. I don't know if I saw who had him tonight, but somebody is getting a number to 499 autograph out of that Ko spot tonight. That is a very nice way to start off with the autographs. So the hot case still doing well for us. Oh, are all Ko redemptions like that? Let's see, what else do I have? We have here message-wise. Always sell in the first 2 weeks, says Chris, of first 2 weeks of opening day. So first 2 weeks of product release, or are you saying the first 2 weeks of the baseball season? Still think Baldwin wins NL Rookie of the Year? I mean, I guess it's not 0%. Is he second in odds behind Cade Horton? All right, we Matt Shaw in base chrome, James Wood, Luke Keeschel, Mick Abel, and another refractor auto coming up of Nathan Church. Excuse me. Nathan Church to 499. So 2 refractor autographs in this box. 2 color. We like that. Matt Schott came to the league. Ethan Salas, David Sandlin, Stephen Martin, and Kevin DeFrank on the board. DeFrank Martinez. A couple nice names there. Mick Abel, James Wood. We've been hot in our mega box breaks with James Wood. We hit an image variation refractor of him the other day, and an orange auto of him in another mega box. I'll put that Jordan Sanchez up for now, but the Church will go up on the main stands. First Church auto we've hit also. The White Redemptions, 90% of them are Co. PSA 10 on the Kiner. That seems like it could be a nice card for you, Zach. Darren, you had Cohen Sanchez in the last break. Oh, man. We pulled the wrong stacks for you in the last one then. Product release, Chris. Yeah, I totally agree with you if you're going to get best value. But you're also probably going to pay the most if you're buying cards in the first 2 weeks. So somewhat cancels out some of that. But if you're buying in the first couple weeks and get the chance to sell something, I definitely agree that it's the play to make. All right, second box. Still finishing up the last case. Let's see. If it's not Co, it's Marcelo Mayer. What's going on, John? Let's see. We'll always wait at least a month before you start going after singles. Maury base autos are less than Pena base autos. Well, I like that logic. I think Pena is amazing. And Vincent got the Co auto. Congrats, Vincent, on getting the first autograph of the break tonight. Our first Chinseng Co auto. All right, we have Angel Martinez, Chase Mydrith, and my first red rookie of Nick Kurtz. Who had the Nick Kurtz spots tonight? Wow, I can't talk tonight. The Nick Kurtz spot tonight, getting the red rookie. That one is guaranteed to hit for at least the $40 level. If not, I assume a lot of people are probably holding their Nick Kurtz for future accolades as well. We have a Shohei Ohtani Meteoric Rise, Johnny Severino True Purple. I guess we have to say True Purple now because there are variations. 247 of 250. Jacob Wilson on the Melt Masher. Zach Cole Chrome. Another Severino. Will Taylor and Luis Pena. So congrats, Nick Kurtz, owner. In 14 breaks, that's our first Kurtz red rookie. It's a good looking card too. I don't know if I doubt they're worth getting graded because they're probably worth more just raw, but the card looks really good. All right, let's take that Jordan Sanchez down. We'll get the JJ Weatherholtz over there and the Kurtz on the main stand next to the Baldwin. Zach Cole, Severino Purple. And we're off to another pretty good start in this one. Different kinds of hits than we had in for our big hits in the last break, but nice hits nonetheless. Let's see. There's $100, says Zach. Let's see. It's Fanatics Cash. Is that so? I guess you could still at least get wax with that. I didn't realize it wasn't like the same hobby shop thing where that like the buybacks are for the MVP buybacks are. We have a Francisco Lindor, Fernando Tatis, Wyatt Langford, Kumar Rocker, red rookie, Carson Williams, max volume, Kevin Alcantara, melt mashers. There's our first Cam Schlittler, Cal Fountain, Devin Fitzgerald, and Arjun Namala. Yeah, the Fanatics Cash thing is interesting. I totally did not realize that. I mean, I guess there's probably things if you could get on there and flip somewhat easily, at least though, if you want to turn it into cash. Sold over 50 of them for $7. Trust me, you've sold 3 to 4 of them. Happy to sell at the high rate, says Sean. RJ, John has Shrek, Christian, Hipwell, Uton. None of them in there yet. But yeah, we certainly pulled some crazy Bo Davidsons for you the other day. This is still the end of that case, so hopefully we continue with the fire. We have an Augustin Ramirez starting us off, Matt Chapman, Moises Ballesteros, Corey Seager, Heinz Brito is the Shimmer, Max Clark, Adios, Charlie Condon, Christian Argelis, Yairo Padilla, who we pulled a red Shimmer of in the last break, and Ramsel Medina. I was going through everything, sorting it for shipping, and saw the Yairo Padilla, and it looked like it was probably about the 15th best card that we pulled in that break. And I was just looking at like, wow, any other break that I've ever run, I feel like any red would be one of the top 5 cards at least in that break. But it was more like 15 in the Sunday break. We have a Luis Angel Acuna, Marcelo Mayer. There's Skeens on the board for the first time. Cam Schlittler getting color for the first time in one of my breaks. Mini Diamond Cam Schlittler. Christian Argelis back on the board with a speckle to 299. Bobby Witt, Adios. JJ Weatherholt, Chrome. Heinz Brito. Harold Rivas, and Dejan Marqueris. Did you guys miss anything? Let me know if you guys can hear me, and let me know if there was anything missed. I'll go back through this last pack to make sure that you guys saw everything. So Medina ended the last pack. Skeens was in this pack. And Argelis was in the previous pack. Just the fan cash talk. Awesome. Talked about the price drop. Seeing the Schlittler base card for 22. Now they're at 3. Wow, really? Didn't miss any rips. Okay, good. I will keep an close eye on that. I make sure we don't miss any cards if there's any future freezes. But Cam Schlittler, if the base cards are down to $3, maybe the mini diamonds are still selling well. Some color of Schlittler on the board. Yeah, after that ridiculous playoff run, his stuff was bound to drop a little bit once the Yankees got disqualified. All right, 2 more packs to go. Both of our autographs from box number 2. Seeing Elian Pena in the back of this one, so we'll get Pena on the board. We're going to get a couple of colors here, Mike Trout and Bobby Witt. Fuchsia of Moises Ballesteros, having a nice start here with the Fuchsia rookie. Green auto. Oh, my first Nick LaRusso. A lot of firsts in this break tonight. Nick LaRusso, number 40 of 99 for the Mets prospect in true green. Dylan Cruz, we called. There would be some Cruz hits tonight. There we go. Sean getting the Pulsar number 272 of 399. Cam Smith, it came to the league. Kenny Fenelon. Alorki Rodriguez, Diego Torns, and there's our first Elian Pena of the night after we pulled 2 refractor autos of him in this case already. There is Torns and Alorki. Dylan Cruz getting on the board. Number to 399. Nick LaRusso for the first time in a green autograph for us. Already got a pretty busy display back there. And another autograph to come out of box number 2. We have a Shane Smith, Dalton Rushing, Cody Bellinger. Looks like a base autograph coming up here, or maybe a refractor. Let's see. Sandy Alcantara. Oh, it is a base autograph, and it's Matthew Etzel. So double auto onlys in that box. LaRusso and Etzel. Behind that, Nick Kurtz with the It Came to the League. Kendry Martinez. Kevin Alvarez on the board for the first time. Nieves Izagare and RJ Shrek. Outfielder Matthew Etzel. And Kurtz on the It Came to the League. Let's see, what else do we have in the chat? Chris says sold your base for $40 a day after he pitched his first playoff game. That was a crazy first playoff game he pitched. Same thing with Savage. See what Savage does in the World Series now. We got John and Sean, some buddies in here. That reminds me, I should probably drop the Facebook information in for anybody who's not part of our Facebook group or community yet. I just dropped the information into the chat. We do some additional breaks in there, as well as just some additional Bowman chat, and we should probably start organizing the spring trip again sometime pretty soon. Decide if we're going to do Florida again or if we're going to try and head out to Arizona. I think I'm probably leaning Florida again. Oh, we have our first. Zach, didn't you call this? That in this case, there had to be one of these? We have a snack pack. Should we go right to it? Or should we save it to the end of this box? I vote go right to it. All right, box number 3 is empty. My first snack pack of 2025 Bowman Chrome. And of course, it's in this case that hasn't stopped hitting since the beginning. Zach called it the hot case after box number 1. All right, guys, we're going to do it. Good luck, everybody. Starting off with a bubblegum Manny Cedeno. Behind that, a Bryce Eldridge on the sunflower seed. Another first behind that. On the peanut, Nate George. Really nice one there. And a first popcorn. Is this going to be an autograph? No autographs. But Pedro Katui getting the popcorn refractor. So looks like nothing numbered and no autographs. I thought there was an autograph in every one of those. Guess not, but we will still take it for SPs or SSPs, including a couple of nice names in there, Manny Cedeno and Bryce Eldridge as well. Manny Cedeno could have been a big name, but has not performed that way yet. I don't think Meb's in the break tonight. Meb has a huge Katui collection. I don't think he has any snack pack Katuis yet, though. Congrats to everybody on that one. I got to get some of this stuff up here in the display. Let's go Katui and Nate George there in the main display, and I think that works. What a night to sit down on the Royals, says Diamond Duo. Oh, is that true? It's either all autos or no autos? Get autographs on all 4 or none. Interesting. Okay. Well, we still have one more box left from this case. Not numbered unless autos. But definitely some very sweet cards. Congrats, Manny Cedeno spot, Bryce Eldridge spot, Nate George spot, and Pedro Katui spot. Lowell got Katui. Congrats, Lowell. Zach has the Aponte and the Batista autos number 2/5. Which variation of those? Zach Veen, Ha-Sung Kim starting off the main part of the box. Will Warren Red Rookie, Quinn Matthews Max Volume Refractor to 499 of Chase Dollander. We have a Nick Kurtz, Melt Mashers, and a Blue Reptilian first autograph of Miguel Ulola, and that's a top row autograph. So maybe in addition to the snack pack, we might have an extra autograph in this as well. We have a John Gill, Bo Davidson, Roman Anthony, and Nate George. This case has been, I've never seen anything like it. And Zach called it as soon as we pulled the first Bowman Ascensions autograph in box number 1 that it was going to be a hot case. And there were maybe 2 boxes in this case that weren't like unbelievable quality wise. And Ulola for another of the auto only is not a bad one to hit. He is a high-ranked Houston prospect, 2021 signee, but that does not mean much for the Astros with the way that they get depth pitching from their international signing classes. Let's see if I can get the glare off this a little bit. That didn't help. That's it a little. Rosario. Oh, you have a Rosario Texas number /5 and a Ramsell auto. I love the Rosario. We do still have a box left after this from the case. Keeping things moving. Another Drake Baldwin and Blake Snell. Jake Mangum on the red rookie. Dylan Cruz, Meteoric Rise. We have a Caden Powell, Purple Pulsar, number 44 of 250. Adele Amador, Melt Masher. Yervin Murillo, Nestor Miranda, DJ Layton, and Caden Powell again. So we are seeing our first box of repeats of the first collation. Is everybody happy with the Blue Jays Dodgers World Series? Hayden Birdsong starts us off. Kumar Rocker, Max Muncy, another Nick Kurtz. This one base. Green, Ronnie Cruz shimmer, numbered 11 of 99. Adios, James Wood, Tommy White, Pedro Catui, Juan Tomas, and Iverson Lopez chromes. Chris says no. Chris is rooting for the Mariners. Or were you rooting for the Brewers? I was certainly rooting for the Brewers, but I was okay with the Blue Jays making it. Yeah, fair as a Yankee fan, I guess. The way that the Blue Jays treated the Yankees this year, not to be super pumped about them making the World Series. From what I remember, the Blue Jays played the Yankees pretty strongly this year. But yeah, Mattingly getting to the World Series is cool. Anyone but the Blue Jays and the Dodgers, you're done watching baseball this year, Chris says. All right, we have some more color coming up here. Junior Caminero base chrome, Spencer Schwellenbach, Ellie De La Cruz, mini diamond of Elian Pena. Keeps hitting in this case. Moises Marchand on the purple wave, 20 of 250. JJ Weatherholt, adios. Ethan Salas, chrome. David Sandlin, Steven Martinez back on the board, and Kevin DeFrank back on the board for the second time each. Frank and Martinez, Elian Pena and Schlittler, interestingly, both getting mini diamonds because they usually both come in the same pack. So the fact that we got mini diamonds of both of them is an interesting collation story. Trying to get the glare off that stuff back there without knocking the Ulola off the stand. We'll just have to deal with that for now. Moises Marchand on the purple shimmer, and let's get to what should be the autograph row. We did pull an autograph already out of this side, so let's start here. and see if we are going to get an extra auto in this box. I don't know. Let's see. Lawrence Butler, Jackson Merrill, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Christian Campbell, and it is an auto here. Base auto of Steven Martinez, another nice player. Cags on the It Came to the League. Base chrome of Moises Marchand, Roland Strope, Andrew Salas, and Manny Cedeno. Salas on the board for the first time. Manny Cedeno adding to his bubblegum SP. Steven Martinez on the board now 3 times, 2 base chromes and a base auto, which I'm actually going to put up here in place of that Nick LaRusso, and we'll keep the Nick LaRusso in a sub pile there. Sean says, unfortunately, whoever ended up out of the AL is going to get absolutely embarrassed by the Dodgers. Seems like that might very well happen. I just want to see the Dodgers lose. Also, you, Vandal. All right, looks like maybe a blue reptilian in the auto spot. Alex Bregman, Tariq Skubal, Dylan Cruz back on the board. Nope, it's going to be a base autograph of Alirio Farabus and a blue reptilian first of Anielo Marquez, number 126 of 150. Matt Schott came to the league. Yohan De La Cruz, Gabriel Davalillo, Michael Corrette, and Telian Serrano finish off the third box of the break tonight, which is the second to last of the hot case. First Anielo Marquez in the case, maybe? Or maybe we hit another chrome of him earlier in this one. But he was cold in the last break. And the Yankee, yeah, that Vladdy clip. Vladdy's a funny guy. See if he can make the Dodgers lose too now. It felt like they kept messing up the stream last night. Anytime David Ortiz would talk post game, and it was like that. It kept only happening when he was talking. I don't think he was saying anything that needed to be blocked out. No more snack packs out of the hot case, but we'll take the one. We'll take the 2 Bowman Ascensions. And all of the other big hits that came out of this case so far. We are going to get a green shimmer to start off, or a green wave to start off here. Will Warren, red rookie of Tsung-Che Chang. Meteoric Rise, Bryce Harper. And a green Corbin Burns, number 67 of 99. Luke Dickerson, refractor to 499. Charlie Condon, Melt Masher. Anielo Marquez back on the board. Bryce Eldridge. Carson Williams, and our first Rainiel Rodriguez of the break is a base chrome. Let's get some more top loaders open. He just can't speak English. 2 Ascensions autos, 1 Ascensions non-auto of Shohei Ohtani. So 3 Ascensions. Gold autograph of Bo Davidson, 2 refractor autographs of Elian Pena, true gold of Bo Davidson. Some nice hits in this case. I will be sad to be finishing the case with this last box here. The non-auto is better than the 2 autos combined. Very possible being Ohtani. All right, we have a Kyle Tucker. Salvador Perez, Bryce Harper, red rookie of rookie Sasaki, Walker Jenkins, Max Volume, Jesus Madej Melt Masher, Justice Big B Chrome, Ronnie Cruz, Cags, and Nathan Church. A little mark on that, Nathan Church. Looks like it might be something that would come off the card, though. No Garbage Pail Kids in this one. I actually haven't pulled any Garbage Pail Kids yet. Maybe that's what's being saved for this last box. All right, we have a C.J. Abrams, Mason Wynn, Julio Rodriguez, Zach Wheeler. Shimmer is J.J. Weatherholt, Adios of Wyatt Langford, Boston Bateman, Brett Bateman. Not the Cub, not the ex-Padre. I don't know where Bateman is now. Spencer Giesling, Jesus Medei, and Carlos Lagrange. Red, orange all over the place. Yep, red, orange, black. No super, though. Another green wave coming up. Bo Bichette, Willie Adames, Trey Sweeney. Mini diamond is Devin Fitzgerald. The green wave is a first. No, it's not Pena's bat. Jordan Sanchez's bat. Numbered 50 of 99. 2 hits for Jordan Sanchez so far tonight. Juan Soto, adios. Kai Roberts, Chrome. Yahil Melendez, Alirio Farabus, and Sabdiel Delzine. And the final 2 packs of the case. Our 4th box of the break tonight. 2 more still to go before we get to our Sapphire. All right, and the last 2 autograph packs. This one feels like it might be. No, maybe it was just sitting on the LaRusso, and that's why it felt thicker. We have maybe gold again in the auto spot. Yamamoto, Walker Buehler, Corbin Burns, gold auto of Alorki. Zach, do you have your guy? Alorki Rodriguez, true gold auto, numbered 17 of 50, and it's looking very clean. Blue wave behind that of Henry Torres, numbered 129 of 150. Dylan Cruz, it came to the league. Juan Cabada, Libertz Aponte, David Corneal, and Julian Barreto. Nice first autograph there. No patch auto either, but we did get an Alorki gold, and that is certainly not a bad way to be ending this case either. That could be our best hit tonight with a lot of nice hits already on the board. Who has Alorki tonight? Let's see. I don't even know where to put that. Let's see. I'll move the Kurtz down off the stand, and I think, hey, there we go. We got the Sirens coming along with that Alorki. Put the Kurtz down there. We'll sleeve up. We haven't seen any dinges yet tonight. I think we had like 4 base chrome dinges in the first 8 boxes of the case. Might be why we're not seeing any tonight. Although I have no idea if Topps organizes things in a way where that would matter. Oh, and what'd you say about patch auto, Zach? Patch auto. We have an Edgar Caro refractor, and behind that I see a Met hat. Oh, that's awesome. And that goes to Darren and the insert only spot. There is no Pete Alonso in this base set. Darren, we might have to have a conversation about this one. Numbered 41 of 50 gold Pete Alonso patch auto. That is awesome. The polar bear there. Gold auto. I think that might be the first Pete Alonso autograph I've ever pulled. JJ Weatherholt, it came to the league. Elian De La Cruz, Brian Cortesia, Yorger Batista, and Christopher Polanco finish the case off. There's always a patch auto in cases that have a snack pack. Is that true? Man, you have all the knowledge. Batista, Edgar Caro on the refractor, and I'm going to have to go grab a thicker penny sleeve for that Pete Alonso. Let me see if I have any here. All right, let's see. I have all my thicker penny sleeves buried in my closet, supply closet. So for now, to protect this Pete Alonso, we're gonna put it in a team bag, so it's all covered, and then we'll sleeve it up later. But Pete, let's see, we could put that one on the stand right in the middle here. Let's see, is that blocking anything? Nah, that's good. That's a good spot for it. Actually, move it a little bit to the left so we can still see Katui. That case had just about everything. I think the only thing that we could say we didn't pull, well, the only two things we could say we didn't pull are a garbage pail kid and a super fractor in that case. I can't think of anything else we missed. One of maybe the most ridiculous case we'll ever open. Finally got that petite base out of the way for Chris. As soon as we said it was hiding, he comes out of hiding. Man, Pete Alonso gold, crazy. See, there's always Patch Auto, said Zach, with the snack packs. Watched a ton of breaks and opened a ton of boxes. Never seen a Pete Alonso